Patricia, Kyle, come on up.
Kyle too.
Logistically, it'll be easier when we switch speakers.
Perfect. Sounds good.
All right, awesome. Yeah, just
Under the tree.
no, you're good there. Because we'll do Bob, Patricia, Kyle.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
In terms of order. Is that audio? You picking it up all right? All that sort of good stuff? All right. Well, hey, we'll get started. We'll have some remarks here, and then we'll do some poses with the freshly planted tree and our shovels and so forth. So we'll coordinate that on the back end. But I'll get us started formally. Thanks for coming out today. Oh, Bill, sorry. Please join us out here. Not as a speaker, but hey, you're here as a tree advocate. Bill Schrader. Well, thank you everyone for being out here today. We've got some Packers colleagues, some Town of Bellevue colleagues, and WPS, all our friends who help us each and every year with our First Downs for Trees program. My name's Aaron Popke. I'm Director of Public Affairs for the Packers and help coordinate our Packers Green Team program. That includes our First Downs for Trees program. So it is very great to be here in the town of Bellevue. I want to thank Bellevue for hosting us. With this program over its 15 years, we've had the opportunity to be all around Brown County and be in the cities and villages and townships that make up our great community. And with this program impacting all of Brown County, we're pleased to be able to be here today in Bellevue. And it's our first time here in Bellevue, so that's extra special for us. I know trees have been planted throughout the area in the village, so good to celebrate our program this year in Bellevue with this tree. And we've got a lot of supporters that help out with the program, and we're going to hear from some today. And very first, I want to welcome Bob Michalski, who is with Green Bay Packaging, and they're a big supporter of us. So we'll hear a little bit from Bob. Bob.
Great. Thank you, Aaron. All right, good morning, everyone. As Aaron mentioned, I am Bob Michalski. I'm the Director of Mill Sales and Trades for Green Bay Packaging. So Green Bay Packaging and I personally are honored to, again, partner with the DNR and the Green Bay Packers for the First Down for Trees program. So we truly believe that this partnership really makes a difference in our community. As a locally owned company, Green Bay-based company, the association with the Green Bay Packers is very, very special to us. So in an era of sustainability, we often hear about the importance of recycling. And recycling is absolutely crucial for us in the paper products industry. We have a brand new mill here in Green Bay, Wisconsin that we're proud of. We started up in 2021. But it's very important to understand that trees are very important to the paper industry. So we can't overlook the virgin forest lands and obviously the urban forests, which is why we're here today. So most people don't realize, but there are more forest lands in the United States today, about 6% more forest lands than there were in the year 1920. So since then, our population actually in the United States has actually tripled. So the American Forest and Paper Products Association estimates that there are about 20% more trees today in the United States than there were even as of 50 years ago. So as a forest products industry, Green Bay Packaging owns and utilizes both recycled and virgin trees in the manufacture of paper. So Green Bay Packaging, I didn't mention, but we make corrugated boxes. Commonly people refer to them as cardboard boxes. But in both cases, both recycled and the virgin trees, it all starts with the trees, right? So trees harvested in the paper industry, a lot of people don't realize this, but you can recycle that fiber, but there's a finite number of times that you can recycle that fiber. You can recycle fiber about 7 times before you cannot utilize that fiber anymore. So it's very important to our industry that we operate and sustain and manage the trees in our operation. So estimates show that if we did not use trees in the paper manufacturing process, we would literally run out of all paper products within 6 months. So it's very important that people understand the importance of trees in the paper products industry. To support sustainability in our nation's forests, Green Bay Packaging owns and operates about 250,000 acres of woodlands. We also operate a program called Trees for the Future, where we team up with about 800 landowners to help them operate and manage their forest land. So it's very important for us, obviously, as a paper manufacturing company. So both Green Bay Packaging and the entire paper industry, it's standard, obviously, to plant trees to basically make up for the trees that we're harvesting for the paper manufacturing process. Last year alone, we planted 45% more trees than we actually harvested for the paper manufacturing process. So a lot of people don't realize that, and that is pretty industry standard. We planted over 6 million trees last year alone in our planting process. So trees are truly a sustainable resource that we need to make sure that we're managing and taking care of in our industry, which is why Green Bay Packaging is passionate about this, because we are in the paper industry. So once again, we're proud to be a part of this program with the Green Bay Packers, and to continue doing this for years to come. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Well, thank you, Bob. Yeah, I made the comment that we know recycling is important, but to hear all about forestry and the trees and how that impacts particularly their business, knowing that only 7 times you can recycle something. So great points, and they've been a great partner of ours over the years, so we're really pleased to have them as our partner for 12 years. And as mentioned, our program has been going for 15 years now, and we planted 7,500 trees. That's not 6 million, but we're still proud of that here in our communities over those years. And the lifetime benefits of those trees are something that we're really excited about, just the cumulative effect. And over the tree's lifetime, all those trees we've planted so far, $35 million in lifetime benefits. And it's great to see that here in Bellevue, not only to beautify and help with the sustainability, environmental impacts, but also to be at a park that has athletics. Obviously, the Green Bay Packers were a football team, so it's great to see the benefit of this tree also being in a location that has host youth sports over the course of a year. So that's something that means a lot to us as well. And our green team at the Packers, we're beyond football and certainly making impacts in our community, and our green team is part of that with this program. And the other partner that we have here today that we'd like to welcome someone up here to speak is Patricia Lindquist from the Wisconsin DNR, and she's been a great friend of our program over the years, and we'll talk about the DNR and how this impacts what they do on a day in and day out basis. Patricia.
Thanks, Aaron.
Hi everyone, my name is Patricia Lindquist. I'm an urban forestry coordinator with the DNR. It's quite the honor to be here today. We're celebrating 15 years of the First Downs for Trees program. It is a true partnership that brings together a world championship football team, a utility company, a state agency, corporate sponsors, Wisconsin nurseries, a tribal nation, a county, and more than 20 cities, villages, and towns. Together, we have planted 7,544 landscape-sized trees in our parks and along our streets. These trees benefit us in many ways. Not only do they offset the Packers' carbon footprint when flying to away games, they provide us with cleaner air and water, reduce stormwater runoff, lower energy bills, increase property values, and create wildlife habitat. They give us shade on a hot summer day, encourage people to get outside to exercise and socialize, boost mental health, and refresh our spirits. Trees planted through the First Downs for Trees program have made our urban forests more resilient. We have planted dozens of different species over the years, such as buckeyes, catalpas, hackberries, ironwoods, and Kentucky coffee trees. This increase in species diversity strengthens our urban forests as a whole and makes them better able to withstand pest and disease outbreaks. We are fortunate that our nursery partners, Meacham and Leaves and Spires, are committed to growing species that can be difficult to find elsewhere. Wisconsin has lost millions of ash trees to the emerald ash borer in recent years, making this program all the more critical in reestablishing lost canopy cover. Ash has been one of our most common urban trees, and the cost of removing dying ash has strained municipal budgets. Communities often tell us how grateful they are to receive these trees. Likewise, we are grateful for the many hours they contribute to planting, watering, pruning, and maintaining these trees for the long term. The care and expertise they offer maximizes the benefits these trees provide for years to come. The First Downs for Trees program builds on other innovations that the Packers have undertaken at Lambeau Field and their other facilities. Though maybe not as visible, the efforts are definitely a win as they save green while being green. The Packers have chosen energy-efficient chillers, boilers, and lighting to make sure their facilities are as efficient as possible. When I was researching the history of the First Downs for Trees program, I came across an interesting story I hadn't heard before. It was the daughter of one of the Packers coaches who initially suggested the idea of planting trees to offset the team's carbon footprint. The Packers investigated the idea and found many examples of mass plantings in public forests. The Packers wanted to do things a bit differently, however. Because of the tremendous support that they receive from the community, they wanted to focus their outreach efforts in Brown County as much as they could. The Packers contacted one of their green team partners knowledgeable about local forestry, Wisconsin Public Service, to discuss the idea. After a handful of meetings with municipal foresters and the Wisconsin DNR, the program was initiated in 2010. From these beginnings, the program has grown to become a nationally recognized partnership between a professional sports team, local communities, and environmentally conscious businesses. Before concluding, I would like to recognize the participants of this year's First Downs for Trees program. 350 trees were planted by 15 communities: Alloway, Ashwaubenon, Bellevue, Brown County, De Pere, Green Bay, Hobart, Howard, Lawrence, Ledgeview, Oneida, Pulaski, Scott, Swamico, and Wrightstown. I would like to thank the Packers, Wisconsin Public Service, and Green Bay Packaging for their substantial contributions. Finally, I would like to thank the Village of Bellevue for warmly hosting us today. The DNR is very proud of the accomplishments of the First Downs for Trees program and is excited to see what the future brings. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm always pleased to hear how this program got started and its origins from that idea, and here we are today. And also like to thank Tracy, who's here today, helped us out all those years ago to get things started. So good to see you again, and the rest of the folks at the DNR for supporting this over the years. And we talked about being here in Bellevue today, so we thought it'd be appropriate to hear from Bellevue. And today we've got Kyle Casper, who's the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry. Kyle.
Once again, my name is Kyle Casper, Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry here in the Village of Bellevue. The Village of Bellevue recognizes there's a lot of great benefits from urban trees that are planted. Some were mentioned already, but obviously the main benefits that we realize are the shade that trees provide, whether you're in the parks or walking down streets. Provides great shade for those that are enjoying the outdoor weather. It has some key storm water management roles. Physical health benefits and air quality is improved with trees. We have benefits for our wildlife and increases our biodiversity, as well as increasing our property values within the village. As a municipality, we've had a lot of tough times with trees over the last, some challenges over the last 10 years, especially with the the increase in the emerald ash borer taking down our ash trees. So we did lose a lot of our inventory of ash trees over the last several years. The village has been working hard to replace those and replenish our inventory. With the hard work of staff, in 2025 here, we have gone back over 5,000 trees in our public inventory, which includes trees that are planted along our roadways and in our parks. This year alone, we have 350 plus trees were planted, and with great partners that we have here today, Green Bay Packers, Green Bay Packaging, and the DNR, we were able to add 28 trees this year alone through the First Down for Trees program. And over the past 10 years, we had approximately 370 trees we were able to add through this program. So once again, the village is grateful for having partnerships in the community to help us replenish this inventory of trees as we continue to add more trees to this inventory for the obvious benefits that they create. So once again, thank you for those that support the program.
Well, thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that. And again, thanks for hosting us today. And also, I mentioned Packers alumnus Bill Schrader is here today. Bill's a Wisconsin born and raised resident, so I know he's proud of what the state does overall, but he's been a long-time member of the Green Bay community now and been at this program before, so we appreciate Bill showing his support for the program as well as his appreciation for all the benefits these trees have made in our community together. And with that, that concludes our formal remarks, so now we will turn to taking some photos and stand by while we do that. But thanks again. And members of the media, if there's more you would like to add for your stories, we can certainly be available afterward too. So, thanks. Yeah.
Look at me first, please. You guys good? All right. You want to count down to 3?
Yeah, everyone get a little start the shovel, and we'll stand here by the tree.
Yeah, right. At least it's not windy.
Or raining.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Say thanks for everyone being flexible
Yes.
on the reschedule today.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Thank you, everyone.
Good job. Anyone want to take smaller group pictures? Did the Green Bay Packaging folks want to take a group picture?
Yeah, you guys want a shot with Bill? Bring your team out.
Just taking out pics, yeah.
The shovel.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.